In today's video, gents, I'm sharing with you the 7 style secrets you can steal from David Beckham. Fashion secret number 1 to steal from David Beckham: your style can evolve. So nowadays, when you mention David Beckham, what comes to people's mind is, wow, he's one of the most stylish athletes on the planet. But gents, you need to know this wasn't always the case. Let's go look at the 1990s. Let's look at the early 2000s. Looking back at these old photos, you can see a guy that is caught in some of the worst trends of his time period. We're talking sleeveless shirts, do-rags, and look at those trousers. Incredibly baggy. I get it, it's the 1990s, but guys, the sagging trouser look, it's almost embarrassing to look at. Now, all that being said, David is a class act. He just laughs at himself and he points out, you know what? I was just trying to go with some of the trends at the time. A lot of guys were wearing this and I decided to try it out. Gents, if David Beckham can make all these mistakes and evolve to become the world's most stylish athlete, what can you do? Yeah, you had a rough start. You've never been considered a stylish guy. But guys, you can change. You can take steps and you can become the best dressed man in the room. The guy that when people look at him, they're like, wow, he means business. I want to get to know this man. Style tip number 2 to steal from Beckham: recognize you're a man and embrace it. So the year before, he had emerged from a very difficult point in his life. In 1999, he won the treble and his son was born. It was this year that he realized, hey, I'm a man. I need to start acting like it. Now, a lot of people think that man's opposite is woman. That's not the case. The opposite of a man is a child. Why? Because a child embodies everything in many ways that a man is not. And I like how Brett talked about this in his book, Manvotionals. He actually breaks it into about 7 things. And I think that at this point in David's life, he started to realize, you know what? I need to become a man, and part of being a man is dressing like a man and representing yourself, your family, everything that you stand for. The next style secret to steal from Beckham: know how to dress up. Pop quiz. Have you ever worn a black tie, aka a tuxedo, to an afternoon or morning wedding? Yes or no? Let me know. Did you know that if you're wearing a tuxedo before 6 p.m., you are technically in the wrong? Yes, I know it's an arbitrary rule, but I see weddings all the time in which the men are wearing tuxedos, but it is daytime. Tuxedos, black tie, is evening wear. During the day, you should wear morning dress. So David Beckham knows this because when he attended the royal wedding, he wore the appropriate attire, proper morning dress. Now, it may seem like a small thing, but understand these rules. Everything put forth, it's really about creating ambiance, and it's about observing and paying respect. The next style secret to steal from David Beckham: know how to put together a timeless outfit. So a timeless outfit is going to be a set of clothing that when somebody looks at a picture 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 50 years from now, they're going to have trouble dating it. They're going to say, you know what? I can't tell what time period, because it avoids trends and it focuses in on classic timeless style that really doesn't change too much. So if we go to the 2012 Olympic ceremony, we look at the suit that David's wearing. You know what? There's nothing that really stands out. Maybe you could argue, yeah, the collar is a little bit of a contrast there, but overall, this outfit just simply looks good, and that's what he was shooting for. You know, the mistake that so many men make is they try to overdo it. They try to bring in too much color, too much pattern, too much flash. They go for something that, you know, looks like a clown, makes him look cartoonish. No, classic style, it simply works because it enhances your natural body build, and it really can make any man look great. The best part about this is when you buy classic clothing, it stays in style. So a suit that fits you well, dark navy, and it looks good in 2019, 2020, it will still work for you in the year 2030. Now, speaking of color, let's talk about the next style secret, which is know how to leverage your natural complexion and colors. So I want you to look at this 2014 picture of David Beckham at Wimbledon. Look at that jacket. Why does it work? Well, look at his hair. Do you notice how we're actually seeing a match right there? We've got that dirty blonde hair with that mustard jacket. Doesn't that just pop? Now notice the other parts of the outfit are pretty simple. He's got the dark brown trousers. He's got the white pocket square, the white shirt. Yeah, the necktie's got, you know, a little bit of a regimental stripe to it. But overall, this is a very simple outfit, but he knows how to leverage the right colors. So how does a man choose the right colors for himself? Well, how about you start by looking at which colors you already naturally gravitate to? For me, there are certain colors, yes, dress, I like blue. It's a very safe color, and I find that I can put together a lot of different combinations. And remember to treat color like a spice. You add too much spice to a dish, you can overwhelm the dish. You add the right amount, it brings out the flavor. So just bring in a little bit of color, it's going to grab attention, and have fun with your accessories. So many different ways out there. Just bring in a little bit of color and experiment. If you're just getting used to color, again, just add a little bit. The next style secret, Beckham's hair. Not really a secret though, because when you see the guy, his hair is always on point. How does he do it? First up, he's got a great stylist. He's got a great barber. Now, a lot of you guys, you're going to the cheapest barber. You're going to the guy you've always gone to. How about you change it up? Men, we are creatures of habit, and oftentimes we're going to the same guy just because we've always gone to the same guy. How about you go try somebody new? If you've been using a barber, go try a stylist. If you've been using a stylist, maybe go try that retro barber that you've been. Beckham's not afraid of different haircuts, so he's gone with a buzz, but a lot of times he's letting it grow out, and we see him doing different things. Nowadays, as he's gotten a bit older, he's gone for a little bit longer styles. So the pompadour style, this is where you have a little bit more fun on top, and oftentimes you need to use heat and product to keep it in its proper place. And speaking of hair products, David understands that not all hair products are created equal. Some are going to have higher hold, some are going to give you volume, other ones are going to bring in shine. Now, to make this easier for you, I've got a quick chart that you can check out right here. And as you can see, we've tried to make this simple, but what you want to do is whenever you're out there buying a product, whether it be a gel, whether it be a cream, don't be afraid to experiment. And let's not forget facial hair. Beckham has experimented with a wide variety of different looks. Some of the more famous, he's gone with the Van Dyke. He's also gone with a very trim beard, and let's not forget just simple stubble. And if you've got facial hair, another quick secret you can steal from David Beckham is to become obsessed with beard oils. So apparently there's a story with Victoria Beckham how she said, you know what, you need to either shave off the beard or you need to find a way to soften up those whiskers. David, being a smart man, knowing that a happy wife equals a happy life, he went out and started trying beard oils and just loved them, loves the smell, but he also loves the fact that his wife now likes him being around her with that softer beard. Now, this next secret I thought was a really fun one, and that is don't be afraid to imitate. So yes, even David Beckham sees a show and really likes the look and decides to go with it. So apparently he's doing some work with Peaky Blinders and he's been imitating some of their styles, even down to the hats. So in an interview, he said he was an East End scoundrel. He was born and bred in Leytonstone. So he's like, I might as well have fun with it, right? The point is, gents, look around. Find inspiration and then bring it into your wardrobe. Find something that resonates with you. Maybe the kilt is in your heritage. Maybe not. I don't know. But find a way, guys, to bring these things into your wardrobe and own the look. So what video to watch next? Check out this one. The top 10 best dressed athletes. And guys, David Beckham is not on this list. But on this list, I wanted to put together active athletes and I wanted to bring in people that you maybe haven't heard of. So I think you're going to enjoy this list. There's a lot of new people that most of you guys have never even heard about. So go check out this video.